Hi everybody, Neon here. Of course, it is about 4 a.m. It's August 5th and I am in Maine, and I flew up here last night, ate some lobster with 6 of my new hiking partners. We spent the night in this garage here behind me, and we are about to head up to Baxter State Park, climb Mount Katahdin, and then spend a few days hiking the 100-mile wilderness. So should be fun. Well, we're in Baxter State Park. Going to hike up the north side of Katahdin right now, and then pick up the Appalachian Trail at the top. I've been hiking about an hour and 15 minutes. Got a few more to go. This is rather technical. 1.1 miles. One, two, three. Okay, so I'll get you. Well, I did that. Now I got to do this somehow. This would be the knife edge. This is without a doubt the narrowest trail I have ever walked on. I can hang my feet from one side to the other. And it's steep. One of those folks over there just said it actually looks more dangerous than it is. That's not saying much. Getting closer. We got about 5 miles to go. It's about 4:30. Hopefully we get there before dark. Well, we've been hiking down that for about a mile, and it looks like it runs out right here. I hope I get out of here before dark. I think I got about 30 minutes. Morning. We are at Katahdin Streams Campground and had about 6 hours of sleep last night. It was a little night hiking for us coming in, not quite enough to turn on our headlamps, but one of our crew had a tough time and didn't get here till about 11:30 at night, maybe 11. But we stayed in these lean-tos and had my coffee. Time to get hiking.
Huh? Banana. You do your Facebooks and your Instagrams? Yes. Look at that. I like signs.
Alright, so here's a map. I started at the Roaring Brook Campground, took the Huron-Taylor Trail. This little piece was the knife edge that took me several hours. The summit of Mount Katahdin, Baxter Peak, we started the AT. The AT ran parallel with the Hunt Trail, coincident. Spent the night at Katahdin Stream Campground, then followed the AT around here along Katahdin Stream. We've been walking along the west branch of Penobscot River, and I are here. Right after that last shot of the map, we got resupplied, and I traded out my day pack for my backpack and left my phone in it, so I haven't had the phone for the past 5 days. But my hiking buddies took some pictures, so you can see that there was a lot of log walking and YouTubers and more log walking when we were lucky. Didn't have to walk in the mud. It was a pretty waterfall. It was pretty flat except for when it wasn't flat, and very wet. Did take a boat ride to a place called White House Landing, where we were able to eat some hamburgers and pizza, and then in the morning all you can eat blueberry pancakes. Slept at a bunkhouse, took a nice hot shower. Had 3 river crossings. Lots of scenic views when we got a chance. I think that there's Katahdin. Interesting things like plastic dogs and holes in the ground. And all in all, it was just flat and then mountainous, and then flat and then mountainous. We're here around mile 85 or 90, and Shoelace's son brought us a grill with hamburgers, and I'm about to have number 3. I'm going to eat 3 hamburgers. Morning. It's about 7:20 a.m. I'm packed up and ready to go after a pretty good night's sleep next to this little creek right here. Paddled all night long, drowned out some of the snoring. We've got about 12 miles today, and it's a lot of ups and downs. Next water source is in about 5 miles, so I'm packing pretty heavy right now, plus with the food resupply. So it's going to take me a little while, but should be all right. Along these rocks for a while and thought I was at the top. Then I looked over to my right and I saw Chairback Mountain. That should be a little bit of fun climbing that. Down yonder are my 3 hiking buddies. We'll see. Awesome view of the trees, man. Look at those trees. Well, that's the trail. Ominous looking clouds. This place is something else. Climbed up to 2,400 feet, top of a mountain, and just to walk in a bog. There's some pitcher plants. A whole bunch of them. All that red stuff. Well, 11.3 miles in 11 hours. This is one of the most strenuous days I have ever hiked. Sign over there says Cloud Pond Lean-To, 0.4 miles. That is my destination. This is where we're spending the night, Cloud Pond. Hiking buddies are over there. And my little green tent is right there. Well, good morning. It is about 7 o'clock. I am packed up and ready to go. Saying goodbye to this Cloud Pond. Really a beautiful place. This is my favorite camping spot on the entire trip. So far, one more to go. Well, after about an hour of hiking, I came to find some engineering. Here's one of the bases of this tower, and these here bolts look more like rivets, like they were hammered into this block of concrete, or maybe they were cast in and then rolled over to hold this plate down, forged down. Pretty cool. I'm reckoning that roof used to be up on top of that tower. About an hour ago, I was right there. You can see the tower, and got a little outcropping of rocks right here with a pretty nice view. So, what I figured out about Maine is it seems to be a state that's made out of mud with mountains sticking up out of it, with mud on top of the mountains. Sure is pretty up here. So many different kinds and colors. I think I'm going to cross there. We'll see.
Go up around. Think positive. I stepped on that rock, the big one, and then I put. Do it from that one, it's closer. Yeah, they're slippery. Okay, he's committed now.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't go to his balls. That's pretty deep.
Yeah. Almost there.
That's not helping.
Almost there.
I can still fall down.
All right.
So my lunch is some Slim Jim honey tortilla wrap, a bag of Fritos, macadamia nuts, peanuts, and cinnamon pineapple. This sure is hard. Well, this is usually about the time on my backpacking trips where I start to get kind of philosophical, but really haven't been doing that much philosophizing on this trip. It's been long sections of trying to watch my step so I don't fall in the mud, interspersed with incredibly steep climbs up avalanche slides, rock, where I have to watch my step so I don't fall to my death. And so watch your step or fall in the mud, or watch your step and fall to your death off an avalanche. So I don't know, maybe the moral of the story is just watch your step and don't complain about the mud. There is a white blaze on that tree right yonder. You've got to be kidding me. I'm guessing that's a beaver dam that made that pond where the trail went, and there's been some orange tape down here to drain out. So this is where I'm going to try to get through. I'm sure I can. Oh, a little clearing here. Oh, it's a railroad track. If I'd lost a tent stake, I might be tempted to pick one of those up. Trail's over there. I think I'm going to get my feet wet again. Oh, there's some old rusty stuff. Maybe it's left over from the A. Bessie lumber camp from 1949 and 1950. It looks like a big track and a little track, doesn't it? I didn't realize it when I was climbing up here, but I think this part is called the ledges. You can see why. Pretty cool. These ledges are apparently made out of slate, I guess. And it's uplifted 90 degrees to horizontal, so that was some serious tectonic forces. Huh. This one's got a view. Here's our last campsite of the trip. Good morning. It's about 7 a.m. Got about 7 hours to go to get to the end of the 100-mile wilderness. Skies are cloudy. Might rain on us. I started the climb this morning. Had to do I don't know, a couple hundred feet of those steps. It's nice the steps were there. My buddies are still taking down their tents and whatnot, but I'm so slow that I try to get a little bit of an earlier start, and then they'll pass me. Oh, that was a nice climb. There's a little spider. And a different kind of little spider. Well, we got your dark green moss. We got your light green moss. And then over here, we got your feathery moss. Yonder, we got your reindeer moss. Well, I got about 1.5 miles to the end of the trail. This will probably be my last break. Drinking some of the last water from the last river. It'd be nice to get some water that I don't have to filter. Been a good trip. Glad I came.
We made it!
That ends the adventure. About 126 miles from Katahdin to Maine Highway 15. Gonna get a ride into Monson. We've got a car that will take us to a shower. See you on the trails.
We got those hot dog rolls already. You can fry them up a little bit.